To the morning so far, taking a live look at our ABC Seamless camera at North 48th and Cornersker Highway. The initial signs of the sun coming up, but there is some moisture out there, taking a few different forms across the state. Here in Lincoln, some moisture condensing in the form of some condensation on your car early this morning, so you'll notice a kind of wet look to the car. You may need to use the windshield wipers early on, the defroster. But out to the east of Lincoln, some very dense fog forming and even some snow out in western Nebraska. So a lot we're kind of keeping an eye on early this morning. You can see really no weather impacts largely in Lincoln though. So the weather forecast for today, pretty simple one, and the impacts for the morning commute will look pretty good in and around Lincoln. But if you got to travel east today, again, beware of some dense fog as temperatures are cooling in and around the middle and even lower 30s in and around the Lincoln Airport. 37 degrees in Grand Island, a little warmer in southwest Nebraska. For now, this is kind of the area where I'm anticipating some rain to not totally transition over to snow throughout the day today, but more so closer to the Colorado border. As you can see, some temperatures dropping and even in and around freezing in Scottsbluff and even Chadron below freezing at this point. Winds are lighter, and that's why we're seeing some fog develop closer to the Missouri River at this point. Winds pick up a little bit more in southwest and western Nebraska, around 5 to 15 miles per hour. But that's where the dense fog advisory, these counties shaded in gray, is where fog and visibility could be dropping to around 1/4 mile or so throughout the morning hours. That fog advisory will be in place until 9 a.m. today. Lincoln not included in that, but we are going to see some cloud cover increase throughout the day today. And with some of that cloud cover, you can see rain, snow kind of mix into a mess in southwest Nebraska. For now, we're seeing a lot of light rainfall in southwest Nebraska, waiting for this to transition over to snow. The rain snow line trying to creep a little bit further east, but we're going to wait some colder temperatures to kind of cut into Imperial and areas of southwest Nebraska before that snow again changes over. But in eastern Nebraska, just cloud cover, and we're going to remain pretty quiet and dry today with a high right around 55 degrees, similar to yesterday, and pretty seasonable temperatures for this time of the year. But we're going to keep watch of what goes on in southwest Nebraska. As you can see, that rain snow line moving a little bit further east to include just a few counties of far southwest Nebraska throughout the day today. Snow still ongoing through the afternoon, this evening, and even into tonight. Meanwhile, I think out toward McCook, this stays really in the form of some rain and cloud cover, really just what we're going to notice here in eastern Nebraska throughout the day and into tonight. So how much snow are we talking out that way? Could be up to a couple inches. Some snow totals kind of increasing a little bit in recent model runs out toward Ogallala, but it could be some heavier snow again toward Dundee County and areas closer to the eastern Colorado border, and that's why we've got a winter weather advisory in place for a few counties out that way until 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time tonight, and winter storm warning in effect for portions of eastern Colorado where there could be more than a foot of snow out that way. Thankful we're not talking about snow. You can see overnight temperatures in the days ahead, not cold enough for it. We'll see highs each day in the 50s, which will promote some rain chances eventually by Friday into Saturday.